Welcome to the Annie Jennings PR Real Stories of Success podcast series. Annie Jennings is a creator of the most powerful radio campaign in the country, where you are booked on high-impact shows in top markets, as well as the famous pay-for-placement national television, print, and online media program, where she offers all the guaranteed deliverables. My name is Stacey Amaral Kaufman. I'm the radio director for Annie Jennings PR. We are sharing another real story of success to give listeners an inside look into what it's like to work with Annie Jennings PR. Today we're joined by enrolled agent Eva Rosenberg, aka TaxMama. She's author of the award-winning new book from McGraw-Hill, Small Business Taxes Made Easy. Eva was on board for a 10-interview campaign, and when all was said and done, she was heard on over 1,000 stations. She's now able to leverage major media brands such as Inc. Magazine Radio, CBS, iHeart Media, Fox News Radio, and Westwood One. Her voice was heard in top markets including Boston, Washington, D.C., San Diego, Denver, Philadelphia, Atlanta, and many more through big national shows like This Morning with Gordon Deal and the Jim Bohannon Show. So welcome, Eva. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Stacey, for inviting me and for doing all that for me.
All right. Yeah, well, it was our pleasure. You are a phenomenal guest, the great client to work with. And what was your experience when working with the radio team? Did you feel as if when you entered in to the campaign that at the end of it, it exceeded your expectations?
Absolutely. And you have to realize that I have been doing this for quite a while, and I've been doing radio campaigns either as a paid speaker or as an author for quite a bit of time, and I have to say that your team is really one of the best I've ever worked with.
Well, thank you, Eva. What did you feel about, kind of the day-to-day experience? Did you feel as if, it was a personalized experience, as if we were, taking care to listen to you, to hear you, and that, almost like working with a friend?
Oh God, yes. I've got to say, the year before I was working with someone else from another team, and it was a nightmare because they absolutely refused to look at my calendar, and every single booking was like a fight. And this time, you tapped right into my calendar. You were able to see the open spots. You just put things in properly, and it went like a dream. And this was the most stress-free, delightful experience I had, and we worked together so well.
Yeah, we really did. We really did. And of course, you were very open to different topics and very interactive and being socially relevant, which is always important to get that information out there. Now, something we always include with any radio campaign that we are working on is unlimited media training. And you mentioned that, yes, you had lots of experience, but did you find that time with Jason, our media trainer, valuable in this case?
Very much. Jason knows a lot, and whenever we do this kind of thing as a radio guest, we are not really in control, and we don't do the things that politicians do where we just turn the topic back to whatever the heck we want if we ever want to get back on that radio show. So Jason helped me focus on how to bring the topic back to my book and to the issues that I wanted to express. It's hard for me to do because I kind of go with the flow, and I try not to sound like I'm selling. So he helped me address that better.
And now I know you are very active on social media and leveraging all of your radio interviews and the experience. How did that work in conjunction with the bookings, with the radio interviews, and how we really supported you in that across your social media platforms?
It's funny you bring that up because I've been using Twitter and Facebook for a long time, but I'd never really figured out how to attach a graphic to Twitter. Kind of figured it out on Facebook. But the neat thing was that you gave me graphics for all of the different radio stations I was talking to and showed me how to attach it. And, from then on, I can attach the graphic for the station, the graphic for the book. And I'm going crazy attaching graphics all over the place. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, what would you say to somebody, Eva, that is possibly on the fence with working with Annie Jennings? They're thinking, well, I don't know. I don't know how the campaign will play out. I don't know if it'll work in my schedule. I don't know if I'll be able to get everything they're saying that I can get. What would you tell somebody who's on the fence?
Well, your time is the most important and irreplaceable thing that you have. So if you want your time to be used most effectively, I've got to say this is the best team I've ever worked with. They're going to work around your schedule. There are radio stations literally all over the country that run 24 hours a day. So whatever your schedule is, they're going to be able to find somebody with a large audience any time of the day and night, and they'll teach you how to capitalize on your book, your information, whatever it is you're trying to market. So it's well worth the time to work with them. Plus, don't tell anybody this, even though my publisher only paid for 10 bookings, I got a lot more than that. So anything that comes up, because they get calls all the time that relates to your topic, they're going to send it your way, even if you haven't paid for that.
Yes, we do, Eva. We try to provide that over delivery, and we know that it's really important for you if you have an opportunity to get your voice heard. Because, of course, yes, you want to see something in website hits or book sales or something like that, but it's also about helping people, meeting them where they have their challenges and struggles and problems, no matter what type of expert you are, whether it's relationships or taxes or medical, anything like that. You want to be out there talking to people. And we feel like we're that vehicle to do that. Our mission statement, Eva, is for the betterment of all. That's it. It's only those 5 words. And that's what we try and live every single day. So hopefully a lot of people got some help from your advice out there with the tax season, of course, which is we're in that exactly right now. So
absolutely.
Yeah,
and you know what? I got a lot of people, because one of the things I do aside from the book is I offer free answers and no strings attached on TaxMama.com. And so on the radio shows, we invited people to bring their questions to TaxMama, and we got a lot. We were flooded with questions, and we helped a lot of people. So, speaking of your motto, basically, although the TaxMama.com site isn't a nonprofit organization, the site itself is, for the most part, free for anybody who needs help, and it's designed exactly for that purpose. Because that's not where I make my money. I make my money teaching and writing, but I just really want to get people to avoid getting in trouble on taxes, and getting the word out, with your help out on the radio really, really helped a lot of people, and we were able to fix a lot of problems.
That is so great to hear. And you heard Eva mention it. Of course, if you want to get in touch with her, you have a question you might want to ask her, go to TaxMama.com. You can learn all about Eva and what she does there. Again, an enrolled agent and author of the award-winning book by McGraw-Hill, Small Business Taxes Made Easy. Again, that's TaxMama.com. Eva, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And by the way, Stacy, did you see what I just did and brought it around to TaxMama.com?
Mm-hmm.
Jason taught me to do that.
Very good. Look, lessons that you'll take with you forever. Wonderful.
There you go. So, folks,
you did a nice job.
Pay attention. Learn from, take the training even if you have experience. Thanks, Stacy. And thank you, Annie and Jason.
And this podcast is presented by Annie Jennings of the national publicity firm Annie Jennings PR. For more information on how you too can experience national media success and guarantee deliverables, please visit AnnieJenningsPR.com.